Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back. Today we are doing a bit of a different live stream. We are actually live streaming on the Diamond Society instead of in the modded version of Minecraft. We are live streaming in 1.12.1 because... oh, hello. because we are actually resource gathering. I have a lot and lots of grindy stuff to do in order to get going and get prepared before the update comes in, and it should be coming in soon. So also it's stopping me from doing really fun stuff on the server, like just building. So I want to be down here gathering gravel, and I'm hoping that some of you will join me and make this a bit of a less boring task by providing some companionship. So yeah, that's why I decided to do this as a live stream. So we'll see who joins and what goes along. So if there's a moment, the reason why we are gathering gravel is because we need it for the pyramids. We need as much of this stuff as we can get, because if you mix gravel and sand, you get concrete powder, and then you dye it with bone meal to get blood concrete powder, which we will use to line the pyramid. Alrighty, get some air. That trick won't work for much longer. Always such a useful trick, but now it won't work anymore. Alrighty. So let's just keep getting this gravel, and I know I'm not exactly the most efficient about picking up all the gravel that I break, but oh well, it works just well enough for me, thank you. Okay, let's get back here. There we go. And just gather some more of this as we go along. Yep, we are gonna need... I've already made about 4 or 5 trips, as you can see, by the lack of gravel in the rest of the ocean. I'm slowly emptying the ocean of all its gravel. One layer at a time. What's quite confusing is when you get to the andesite, because the andesite looks very similar to gravel underwater, at least my eyes. So yeah. There we go. Let's just keep on digging. Alright, down. I wonder how efficiency and stuff like that will be impacted by the new update. Because I haven't had much experience playing in the new update. I was actually playing it a little bit yesterday. Or actually this morning, kinda. Kinda this morning. But other than that, I haven't had much experience playing in the new update, so I'm not exactly sure how all the new things will work in terms of the water effects and things. Like, I know the torch trick doesn't work anymore, because I almost drowned trying to do that. And, Depth Strider, does that still work? And if so, is it faster than swimming? So is it even a worthwhile enchant anymore? Aqua Affinity, is that still a thing? It's going to be interesting to see, indeed. But I must say, the new coral reefs are absolutely stunning. I was swimming through one of them, and oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And it was much larger than I thought. I don't know if it was just because it was a custom world I was on, maybe. I don't know. But it was really, really beautiful just to see this coral reef stretching out almost endlessly. I don't know why I'm coming up for air, but oh well. And that's another thing. I went up for air in it, and I'm like, okay, got my air and went back down and started drowning. I'm like, but I just went up for air. And then I realized, oh, they changed the way that works too. So basically your air, you have to be up on the surface for a certain amount of time to regenerate air now. Which is, I don't know, it's like in real life, if you gulp for air, you can just go up and gulp one big gulp of air at a time. You don't need to stay up there. It's kind of strange, but okay. Alrighty, let's just keep on digging this gravel. I think we'll have to go to one of these lower elevations here, deeper down in the water, in order to make it so that we don't have to worry about these elevated surfaces so much. We can just get more of a flat surface and just dig away to our heart's content. Yep, it takes a long time to gather all this stuff, guys. That's why I tried to pay people to do it, but nobody wants to take my diamonds. So yeah, having to do this in a live stream like this, just to try and get things done. Because this is just for half a pyramid worth of what I'll need for the resources for it before the update comes out. So yeah, I need to get this done so that I can get on to more fun stuff. Because although the pyramid is going to be awesome when it's done, and it's going to really be the centerpiece of Egypt, it's still it's very tedious. It's very samey. It doesn't make for good video content. So yeah, it's not exactly the best of things. But at least as long as we are doing this, we can get it done this way quite easily. So yeah. Oh gosh, One thing about ghost blocks, when you're underwater, you can see where they are, which means you can avoid them, which is pretty good. On the surface, you don't have that luxury. Also, ghost blocks are supposed to not be a thing now when you update, so that's awesome. You can dig like this to your heart's content. Eating steak underwater. Because that's something that happens quite often, isn't it? I mean, don't you guys eat your steak underwater? Gives a nice salty flavor, especially if you're in the ocean. Okay. Now let's see how we're doing. Getting there. Almost got one full inventory's worth. We will need more than that, my friend. We will need more than that. And also, the shovel takes quite a beating doing this. So, you guys will get to see what it looks like when I repair my shovel. Where I go and the gold farm and all that a bit later, which will be pretty cool to show you guys. Ugh. I know, exciting content, right? Digging gravel. But it's better than just me going out of my mind doing this by myself. So yeah. Okay. Torch. Collected the gravel. Oh, looks like our inventory is full, so we can chuck away some of that stuff. And do that. Get rid of that cobblestone and do that. There we go. Maybe what I should do while I am down here is that, so you guys can see a bit better. And so I can see a bit better too. Why not? There we go. It'll be easier to place torches as well when I'm out of air. See, we're learning the skills that pay the bills as we go along. Oh gosh. Boop. Got some air. And there we go. Just dig along here. Okay. Dig. Okay, I think that is properly full now. So we can do that. In you go. Collect you. And go back to digging. So I think we got what we needed now for that one chest. No, we just need to do that 3 more times. And that won't even be what we need. Like, we'll need more than that. So we'll have to come back here another time. Oh gosh. So much gravel. So much gravel. Ooh, and so many ghost blocks. Okay, there we go. We managed to hit another gravel field over here. It makes it considerably easier when you can just swing from side to side like this thing, rather than having to follow a straight line or anything. It's so nice having efficiency 5. Can't even imagine what efficiency 5 haste would be like here. Ooh. But it's really always dragging a beacon all the way underwater and everything. Okay, and we are starting to run out of air, so we must be cognizant of that. Stick to a wall here quickly. Ugh. Breath of fresh air. Okay. And then keep on digging up the ground. Oh gosh. Here's some more. Jolly good. Swim along this way. Wow. This is speed. There we go. We are collecting this gravel at a pace. That is for sure. Okay, there we go. It's kind of like a zen mode that you get into, like you just focus on harvesting the gravel, and eventually it's just like you and the gravel come to this understanding that it is inevitable that you are going to collect it, and it understands that. Just lets you shovel it away. Getting all metaphysical as we harvest gravel. This is what it does to you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh my gosh. That's only half the inventory full. Keep digging. I love the sound it makes too. It's like as you go across, and all the bubbles that come out. It's really beautiful. It's very nice, but it gets very boring very quickly. it's like a nice kind of boring. What I usually do is I get a movie or something, but I'm not watching anything at the moment, so I don't know why. I just can't get into any shows at the moment. Like I've tried with a few, but nothing is appealing to me, so I'm stuck doing this. Go. How are we doing? Getting there. Slowly but surely. We will get there quicker. We must get there quicker. Because then we can get on to actually, like, stuff that doesn't involve just digging gravel. We can get to placing gravel. and crafting stuff with gravel. okay. Wonder what... Ooh, we're gonna run out of air. Yay. Okay. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I wonder if this, like, if this was real life and this was, like, are there gravel oceans in real life, first of all? And secondly, if they are, if I took away this much gravel from the gravel ocean floor, what kind of changes that would cause? This is a huge amount of ocean floor that I'm feeling right now. Where is my bed, actually? That should be taking up a slot in my inventory, which it is not. Huh. Okay. That's that one done. Awesome. So now we've just got one more inventory to fill, and I don't know if our shovel will last that, actually. Interestingly. But we can try. I did 3 inventories last time and the shovel lasted. I don't know why this time it's struggling a bit to keep up. Maybe I've left behind more than I usually do. Because I've been nattering away this time. That could be it too. Also, collecting gravel is going to be an absolute pain because most of it's going to just float up to the surface in the future. It won't stay nicely on the ocean bottom waiting for you to collect it. They should make it so that some items float and some items sink. Like heavier items like gold or gravel or stone and stuff like that, that would sink. But like wood and stuff like that would float. I know, that's asking a bit much. But that way you get the best of both worlds. And then you can use the bubble streams to push up like heavier items, like stone and gold and stuff like that. Alrighty. Keep it digging. Oh my gosh. Okay, my shovel is in the red now. How many uses do I have left? 296. Which will go pretty fast while we're doing this. 255. Okay, I can go for a bit longer before checking next time. Playing it risky here. These shovels don't come cheap. Because for some reason I always get fortune on them. And then all the gravel turns into flint when you try and mine it, so yeah. Oh gosh, playing risky with my air too. Okay, I think that's a sign to stop. Okay, taking damage. There we go. Come on, surface. We're actually resisting that drowning damage pretty well. Alrighty, wow, we went out far. Okay, so let's carry on going and we'll head on back to the nether now, I think. Well, it's not too bad. I hold 2 shulker boxes and about half an inventory full. Half an inventory less than I got last time, strangely. Okay, onwards we go. Let us head onwards into the nether. But I think before I do that, I'm just going to post to the Discord chat that I am streaming, and if anybody wants to come and join me, they can. Hello to those of you that are here, and welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Today, we are resource gathering and building. That is what we are doing today. Okay, so now... Okay, so let's carry on with our journey. We need to head through Crafting Mantis's area over here, which she has done an absolutely stunning job with. Ancient Greek, Greco-Roman area. Straight over Zisave. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. She's made custom trees. She's terraformed the majority of the land. She's really gone all out, guys, and it is looking stunning. I won't show off too much, just what I run past, because I don't want to steal her thunder. But I need to run past here in order to get to my home and into my nether portal. So, yeah. But as you can see, what she's done with the farm over here. And, oh, it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And, of course, the Colosseum, her centerpiece, is looking great. So, yeah. Carry on through Zisave. Oh, she's got horses and sheep. And, just so cool. So cool, guys. Definitely, if you haven't checked out her videos, go and check them out. She puts a lot of love, care, and attention into each and every one, and they are a joy to watch. Alright, so let's come on past here. And around the corner, we should start to see our building that we built on this server. The temple, Egyptian temple, right over there. And later on today, if we stop, like what we'll do is we'll turn... First, we're going to go and... a lot of bone meal. Yep. First, we're going to go and repair our shovel. Then, once we have repaired our shovel, we shall turn this gravel into concrete, because we have got a ton of sand, thanks to crafting, in order to do that. And then we will go to the pyramids. So yeah, guys, this is my temple, if you haven't seen it before. We got the fire and the braziers here, because fire tickers off, so it just stays. Here's my throne. And yeah, I wear golden armor, so there's that. Let's get some food. And if we come around down here... yep, so once we've finished with the pyramid stuff, hello parrot, we are going to build some more statues, like that one over there. Because we need one over there, and then we need 2 owl statues. So I think we'll do that just for a bit of a change in pace later on. Okay, first of all, there's a block missing there. Second of all, there's a book here. Okay. What is this? That's my sign. Welcome to our humble home. But this? Oh, that's a chest. Very messy one. This is Griff. As you may have seen, I am being stalked by a person only known as A. Any info that leads to the capture will pay 15 diamond blocks. There is a box at my base by the beacon. Please leave any info there. Huh. Alrighty. Well, that's interesting. Did A steal my floorboard as well? Because that's kind of weird how I just don't have a floorboard there. That can go in there, thank you. Okay, ignore the messy chests. So here we've got our sand, so we can drop off our gravel while we're here. And we've also got 2 more shulker boxes worth, which we can just leave here for now. Then we can head into the nether. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this book from Griff in my ender chest. If I do have any information, I will certainly pass it along. Thanks very much, Y2K. That's so nice of you. I can assure you, I am not involved in that. Alrighty. So yeah, guys, need to head on up this way, and this is the nether. That beautiful tunnel you saw back there was a collaboration project between myself and crafting, and this is still being worked on. Huh. This is being done by Geksu, I believe. Please don't tell me that there's a ghast in here. I always get worried in big open spaces in the nether that they're not like 100% ghast proof, and that one's just going to pop out and go, "Hi, let me ruin somebody else's build that you then have to fix." You are welcome. Okay, so up we go. And yes, we get the... can get seizures, look away. Bye, hungry. Okay, I wonder which of his personalities that was that left. Okay, so anyway, we're coming up this, and as I said, white wild trip up and white ones up here, so we're going to quickly do that. Please remind me to turn it back on when we leave. But yeah, we just need to, oh gosh, repair our shovel. If I can make a simple jump, there we go. And this was made by Angel, and it has been so helpful to me because I can get both gold and experience at the same time. And I need a lot of gold for my builds, so yeah. And a tip with mending, at least I've noticed, if you have your armor on and it has mending on it, your tools with mending don't repair as quickly for whatever reason as if you take the armor off. Even if your armor is fully repaired, it seems to sap some of the mending capability from your tools. I don't know why that is. But like I noticed, if you've got a efficiency 5 mending pick, generally you can mine infinitely if you don't have armor on. But if you have armor on, it breaks. It's such a weird thing. I don't know what caused that, if that's a glitch or if that's intended behavior. But yeah, that's just a little tip for you guys. Alright, and then we are almost done there. Might as well repair our pick and our bow while we're at it. There we go, and get our armor back on and get those pants repaired. There we go. Then we can just head on down here and get the little, every time I come up here, just get a little bit more gold, and over time it accumulates to be quite a bit. Now it looks like a little bit, but you saw how short a time we spent here. If you spend a decent amount of time here, you can get a ton of gold in these chests, so that's awesome. Okay, let us turn those into ingots, and from just that one trip we got 2 gold blocks. So as you can see, that is how I've been getting most of my gold. Yeah, of course, this isn't the sum of my gold. I've gotten a ton more from here, but most of it's in builds and on the roads and stuff at the moment. Once again, look away please, if you do not like flashing lights. Alright, and I must turn the sound back on. Haha, I remembered for a change. There we go. Strange that the sound isn't on for this minecart. It is on for my feet though. Gosh. And we get all of this stuff here that we have to come in, try and collect to reduce lag. Be careful because, see the problem is I've got a gold sword and I don't want to throw that away. But these ones I don't need. So, sorry item frame, goodbye. And single bone. Just making sure I'm not throwing away my actual golden sword. There we go. Exactly. It's an amazing source of gold. As you can see, I also have a looting tree. I thought I had a looting tree. What happened to my looting on this one? Oh, sorry. Supposed to put it in the furnace. But isn't that like very inefficient? Huh. Well, I'll know for next time. Y2K. I shall we. I'm getting all turned around here. That way. And also, a very, very strange thing is this redstone dust that is like randomly placed over here. I don't know if it leads to anything or what the purpose of it is, but yeah. Huh. Very strange to me. In we go. Back to base. And we are back. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to take this gravel. Not so much of it. About that much gravel. I need to take sand. About that much. And then let's put back 3 stacks of gravel there. Then, where is it? Where do I keep them? Mind, remember. Here. Nope. Here. Yes! Get some stacks of bone meal. Then we can come here and get white concrete powder. If we don't get slain by husks in the meantime. Mob pathing is just getting better and better, isn't it? Goodbye. Let's sleep. Did my bird teleport down to me? Apparently it did, because I saw it for a second there. Come on. Night, pass a bit quicker, please. Thank you. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, mate. Sounds like I'm talking to a puppy. There we go. Yes, my bird did teleport down. Oh, well, guess it gets to be an indoor bird for now. Bird. Oh, I got a husk head. Well, that goes in there. This is what I was busy with. This is such a good thing, being able to do that. Oh my gosh. Saves so much time rather than having to do that all individually. That is for sure. Okay, let's put that in there for now. Get some more of that. Put that in there. Then we need to get some more of this. And swap that out. Get some more bone meal. Once again, it's the top chest. And turn that into more concrete powder. Wonder how much concrete powder I'm actually sitting at the moment that I've... No, gosh, I just made a whole bunch of sandstone. Because I've made quite a bit. Alrighty, here we go. Then we can put that in there. Get that out. Create more of this. Place more in here. Get more of that. Get more of this. Nope. Decent amount of that. It's like just mixing stuff together when you're cooking. Unless you're one of those people that measures out all your ingredients to the T, which some people do. But I'm more of the type of person that when I'm cooking, I'm like, put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it comes out amazing. I'm a pretty good cook, if I do say myself. Do say so myself. Okay. Apparently I'm not a good user of English, though. Okay. Take that. Get some more bone meal. More of the bone meal. Do that. Put this away. Just do that and that away. We can do this. Thank you. We need more sand. Okay, that's full. This is almost full. And we need more sand. Thrilling content. just making concrete powder. Okay, that's full and that's full. Let's take some more sand. There we go. Let's pick up these and head towards the pyramid. Not entirely sure what happened to my bed, and I will need that while I work on the pyramid. So let us make another one. Once again, excuse the messy chests. I know, my organizational skills are not the best. At least I know where things are generally. Take 4 planks of wood for a bed. Yep, because that makes sense. And that's concrete powder. That's wool. Might as well have some wool in the wood chest, because we make beds with it. So that makes sense, right? Okay. Now we can head on out. Where is the door? Getting lost in my own build. Okay. Up we go. There's my cows. I need to start trimming their numbers down a bit, actually. I think it's absolutely massively huge. It is ginormous. So yep, let us head on out that way. Like I said, usually what I do is while I'm working on the stuff, I get out a movie or something and watch it. But I don't know, just haven't been able to get into any shows or movies or anything at the moment, so thought I'll just talk to you guys while I do this. So if we carry on this way, what will we find? We'll find that this road is mostly complete up to a certain point, but then I need to get back to working on it. Like, I need to replace a lot of those bottom ones with gold. But for now, they're just sandstone, and over here they just stop entirely, so I need to come and actually put those in along the roadways here. So that needs to be done. Need to put steps in this road. I actually just recently finished this road today, but I need to put some detailing in it and some steps in it so it's easier to travel. And yeah. takes some sharp turns, but it does lead you to where you need to go if you keep following the sandstone path. With sandstone on sand like this, it's very necessary to put in texture, and in order to do that, what I do usually is upside down stairs. Yeah, because that's like the most textured you can get with sand, basically. Also, concrete powder would be good, I guess, but I'm saving all the concrete I can for the pyramid. These are not mine, these are craftings, those beacons. Alrighty, so as you can see, here's the pyramid coming up. And as you can see as well, it is absolutely huge. It goes all the way up to build limit. Yeah, this thing is a monster. So I think to give you an idea of the scale of it, what we'll do is we'll run around the base of it. Yeah, so we need to cover this whole thing in white, because the pyramids were actually originally white. They have a sandstone base, but then they were covered in limestone. So that's basically what I've done here. I've done a sandstone base for them, and I'm covering them in white concrete powder. And then we're going to pour water down over the top eventually to turn it all into smooth white concrete, to give it sort of that limestone polished white look. So it sticks out quite nicely. Also got a bit of terraforming to do here. As you can see, I've just basically sliced the mountain to manage to fit it here. But here's a side-on view. Now let me go here. Let's head on down. Yep. And that was just a quarter of the pyramid that we ran there. And this is going to be another quarter that we run down here in order to place these blocks. Strangely, snow spawns, which is like quite weird, but I guess not all of this particular area was a desert biome. So yeah. But anyway, that's where I stopped last time, so let us carry on from there. So that is where I ran out of the powders that I needed. So yeah, this is basically what I've been doing here. It was much harder to put the sandstone in because I was building on fresh air. So it's not as easy. Might take you underneath the pyramid as well a bit later, just so you can see what it looks like inside. It's very dark and very dangerous. If you go down there, make sure you have weaponry and armor, otherwise you can get killed in seconds. There are lots of mobs underneath. But yeah, we are right against the world border here, and there's a village that's going to be completely covered by the pyramid eventually, when the border drops. So yeah, this is the giant pyramid, and it goes up and up and up and up. Funnily enough, I've actually put some concrete at the top as well, but I decided that once I got the sandstone in it would actually be better to start from the base, because then each layer I do, I'm doing a little bit less, so it sort of like goes quicker each time. So for my mental health and sanity, it feels like I'm actually accomplishing something, because trust me, when you've placed your, I don't know how manyth block of concrete powder and think the pyramid looks the same as it looked before you started, you start to doubt your mental sanity. So yeah. So that's why I'm doing this. So here we go. Carry on placing these down like so. Right, and hop around. So I'm not quite too sure how much embellishment I'm going to add to this pyramid. Like if I'm going to have an grand entranceway or stuff like that. I know Crafting was saying she wanted to come and build the Sphinx here, which is really cool. BC was saying he wanted to build Jerusalem soon. So once he's all settled in and whatnot, that's going to be super epic to see. Don't know if it will be in view of the pyramid, but that will be pretty cool. So yeah, going to be stuff around it. But for the rest of Egypt, what I'm planning on doing is just focusing on city streets, marketplaces, general use buildings and stuff like that, just to make it feel more like a lived-in city, kind of like what has been done in some of the other areas, rather than just a main building like this pyramid. I want to get this out of the way so that I can get onto the fun stuff, basically. Because you need that giant monument for the area, but then you also need to have stuff that actually makes it feel like it's alive. Hey, hey, hey. So here's Mr. Griff himself, the guy who's being stalked. Let's throw some wood onto the fire, shall we? Oh gosh, here's where my lack of spelling acumen comes into play. I am totally not A. Let's see how he reacts to that. He might just think I forgot to finish my sentence. That could also be a thing that happens. Alrighty. Keep on placing the concrete. And actually, I can actually see Griff's place from here. Oh, let's, I think we'll have to carry on around the corner a bit more. So yeah, let's carry on with the placing of the concrete. And if we keep looking this way every now and then, eventually Griff's place will come into view. Alrighty. And it is getting nighttime, which is why I needed the bed. The curliest of mallies, of course. Only the best. There we go. There's Griff's place over there. So we are really close to his base. I did not expect the pyramid to come out this far. That is for sure. Hey Ash, nice to see you, man. Super cool to have you here. And as to why I built it out of sandstone, if I'm going to put concrete anyway, it's because, firstly, concrete you need to turn into concrete blocks. So I thought it would be easier to place the powder on top of something and then just pour water over it rather than turn it into blocks and then remine it and all that jazz. So this way the concrete powder doesn't fall down. But also because that's where the actual pyramids were built. And I'm all about actuality, sort of thing. I know it's still hollow, but that kind of gets me. But I'm not that insane that I'll fully fill it up. But I also wanted it to have that semblance of reality. Like if you dig past the limestone, some of the sandstone is there like it should be. Because that's why the pyramids are sand colored today, because they were made out of sandstone. But they were brilliant white originally. So we need to just keep on putting down all of this sand, or this concrete powder, which sounds a lot like sand as we put it down. And as you guys can see, this is one heck of a task. Let us actually see our statistics here, because I'm actually getting really curious here. Okay, so sandstone, so far, we have done 100,000 blocks. What is this? Times used. We have mined 106,000 blocks, so we lost 6,000 blocks somewhere along the way. And we have picked up 110,000 blocks, so we actually lost more than 6,000 blocks somewhere along the way. That's sad. Where is concrete powder? Do they show it here? What is this? Quartz block. Concrete powder. There we go. 23,000 so far. Yeah, mate. You totally should. It's really interesting. It's like, whoa. I remember last season in the Diamond Society how Hodag mined 1 million blocks in the nether. Literally over 1 million blocks of netherrack. And then the season ended. I felt so bummed for him. He's like, let me just finish this, because he was trying to get to the 1 million, and the season was really coming close to a close. So he was really hoping that he'd reach it before the season ended, and he did, which was cool. I was so glad for him. So yeah. Thank goodness for mending. That's all I can say, Ash. Because you need a lot of picks otherwise. I think I must have gone back to that gold farm at least 70 times or so. Yep. Exactly right, YTK. Exactly right. A lot of patience. Hey, you joined the game, man. Nice to have you here. Da-da-da. Alrighty, so we can carry on placing stuff. Oh, Ash. He said that his patience would have worn down before the pick. Yeah. Don't worry, I had a friend that I was playing with the other day, and she was trying to break fence underwater. And so she's like, and then like 2 seconds later she says, oh no, I'm just gonna leave this here. I can't wait to break it. Things are too slow underwater. I was like, yeah, imagine her doing something like this. No mending for patience. Guess how much stone you've mined? 200,000? Just a wild guess. Not entirely sure. Hot, cold? Let's see what the other guys think. As you can see there, 11. Yeah, Griff. Good guess. Not even close. Like higher or lower? Oh, just missed it. Yep. Oh, there's Ash's guess. 732,000. So it says the stream is offline for some reason. Woo! It's back. Not entirely sure what happened there, why it crashed, but oh well. Back we go to work. Must have just had a dip in the internet there, unfortunately. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're almost at 1 million. That is insane. Wow, that must be one giant crater in the land. That must be awesome and epic to look at. I have an egg in my inventory that I do not need. So Ash actually got the closest guess there. Well done, Ash. Gosh, that is insane. Of course, Griff with the snide remarks. Oh my word. What is my stone at? It's gonna be nowhere close to that, but now I'm curious. Yep, just 77,000. Not even close. Oh my gosh. Where are you digging, by the way, Y2K? Like, what are the coords? I'd like to come and see if you don't mind. Yeah, that's the problem with large projects like this. It kind of like burns you out of the game. That's why I think in the future I'm going to stick to smaller projects. Like, just a lot of smaller projects, because that way you still can be creative and you can just hop in, do a small thing and hop back out again. And you get a lot more done too. Like, these big builds are really awesome, but they really chow at you. Like, they test your patience a lot. $1,260 and minus 65. How far away am I from that? I'm not too far away from that at all, actually. Huh. Yeah, we can just hop over there. Let me just complete this row, and then we can hop on over there and see what it looks like. Alrighty. Good to know. But I think we'll go over land, since this is a stream. But it's good to know for future if I want to get there quicker. Alrighty, awesome. So we've got a giant ground excavation to go and see after this, guys. Can't wait to see it. It's gonna look so epic. Oh my gosh, that must have taken so long for you to do. I know just me gathering all of these resources and everything has taken me so long. Oh gosh. Save the server. Oh wow. Snow and ice blocks. And coal. No, Ash, the border is just there because this is still in the release version of Minecraft. As soon as Minecraft 1.13 comes out, the border will be dropped. So it will be an infinite world, in quotation marks, yet again. So it's just there to stop us generating too much new terrain, so that when the new release comes out, we will have oceans with the new stuff in it to go and explore and get all the good stuff. So I'll continue the pyramid once that drops. So this is basically just half the pyramid that I'm doing right now. And as you can see how long it has taken us and how much of this concrete powder we've had to place. But we're almost done with this row, and then we'll have a bit of a diversion going off to check. There we go. So now we can go and check. Alrighty, bye Y2K. Been nice having ya. Yep, that's a good way of putting it, Ash. Half of a slightly out of date pyramid. Okay. Gee, thanks. Doesn't that make me feel great? No. Okay, let's go and check out his base now that he's gone. Can't hear any bad things we say about it. No. Minus 1260. So it's in this direction. And minus 65. So basically in this direction. Okay. And we can go and check out his spot and see what he is doing. And see that giant hole and what almost like 700,000 or however many he said, 900,000, something like that, blocks of stone being dug out looks like. Oh my gosh, that must be insane. Okay, so let's carry on this event. He is a very, very patient man, that is for sure. There's a forest here, a jungle biome. It is still in this direction. This is such a stark contrast. Like, you get the desert over there, the savanna here, and the jungle here. Speaking of which, bed be down, please, because I need to sleep. It is getting nighttime. The sheep is like, I want to huddle with you. It's going to get cold at night. Alrighty. Let's just wait out the night to the beautiful sounds of the sheep baaing in the distance. Come on, night. You can pass quicker than this. The things are still going to spawn at this rate. Ugh. I hate how long it takes the night to pass on this server. There we go. Boop. Off we go. Aha, I think I see something in the distance. Is this where we are supposed to be going, though? Nope. This way. Oh gosh, this is what I was saying about mobs. And why I'm so panicked about mobs, by the way, is because I wear gold armor on this server. I don't wear diamonds. So, any little hit, and that's me. Gold armor is not even close to being as protective as diamond. So I have to be very, very dodgy when it comes to the mobs. Keep going this way, through the forest. The trick will be finding my way back to my base after this, because I don't have those coordinates written down. And I think we've come to it, guys. Whoop. Underwater and above water we go. Alrighty. So, this is what almost a million blocks of stone being dug out causes. Along with a loss in sanity. Gosh. This is so epic. Wow. This is going to be so beautiful once it's filled in, I guess. Already it looks awesome. But like you can imagine if he puts like dirt on top of the terraces going down and stuff like that. Oh, it's going to be stunning. Wow, that is a lot of work. That is terraforming to the extreme. Beautiful. And the way he's like stepped up over there. Wow. Indeed, when one digs a hole in an aesthetic manner. Oh my gosh. This is how you dig a hole, guys. Like literally my breath is being taken away. This is so awesome. There's like a giant pit in the middle. I'm curious. What is down there? Feather falling! Whee! Okay. We've committed now, guys. We're down here. Okay, so this is like a crane reaching down. Aha! So this is like a gold mine, apparently. So there's the gold down there, and it's being hoisted up. And they get so much gold from their mine that they make their cord out of it, apparently, because he's got a yellow cord over there, so it's obviously made out of gold, that stretches down into the water below. The water's obviously been filling in through those rivers and waterfalls. Oh, this is so cool. Hey, welcome back, man. Of course, that is, if that's that particular personality that left last time. I'm not too sure. Alrighty, and I see he started like slabbing some of this stuff here, so this is obviously going to be some sort of terrace. Huh. Interesting. Can't wait to see this when it's done. It's going to look amazing. Wow. Guys, we've got some real talent here on the server. Just putting it out there. And this is just one of the people in the server. We've got people that do amazing stuff like this all over the server. Really, really we do. I feel like kind of left behind sometimes because I'm not even close to the skill of some of these guys, and it's like I have to do my best to keep up. But yeah, they are amazing builders. Alrighty, let us make our way back to the pyramid so we can continue with our build, which is just a simple geometric shape. But oh well. Let's come on up. And get like half into the water stream over there. Oh my gosh. There we go. Eat some meat on the way up. Why are we ascending this waterfall so slowly? Like, I remember ascending waterfalls much quicker than this in the past. But at least, like, look at this. We get, like, a slow panoramic shot as we go on up. Looking at the beauty. That's, what? Really, waterfall? You had to ruin the moment there for me. looking at the beauty that Y2K has created. Let's stay somewhat in the waterfall so we don't fall out this time as we reach the top. Okay. And out we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Now, if I remember correctly, if I haven't gotten all turned around, we need to head that way to get back to the pyramid. Hip, hop, and a jump. Across a Z-survey. From treetop to treetop, like a monkey. Okay. Alrighty. Fortunately, we've got Depth Strider, so the water doesn't slow us down too much. What does slow us down is this jungle terrain. And just think, all of that was covered with jungle as well. So he had to burn down and chop down all the trees. I don't know if he chopped them down or burnt them down. But he had to get rid of all the trees. He had to clear all the land. Then he had to dig. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of work that he put into that, guys. A lot of props and respect go to him for that. Well done. Okay. So let's head on down through here. And just to keep it going. No. Oh my gosh, don't fall into holes, please, Athais. That would be painful. Very, very painful. Like that. No. Fortunately, we've got feather falling, so it does mitigate some of the danger, but generally, holes have lava at the bottom of them, I've found in my experience, and lava is not anybody's friend. Unless you've got massive amounts of fire protection. Even then, you could still get trapped. Yep. Let me just tear down this rainforest to build a supermarket. No. And right next to an ancient ruin as well. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah. Oh, Ash. But yep, we have to keep on going this way. And there is a broken nether portal on top of that tree, interestingly enough. Okay. We are heading in the right direction because we have reached the world border. Now we just need to go more right. More right in the right direction. Okay. I wonder if the environment, like I was saying earlier actually in the stream, like, because I was stripping all the gravel, this is Griff Space, I was stripping all the gravel from the sea floor. Like, if they had to implement environmental effects into Minecraft, how that would impact play. Like, wow. Okay, up we go. So the pyramid should start coming into view very soon. Just past here. Griff is waiting to build his big stuff until after the release comes out. So he's just been collecting stuff and doing pranks and stuff like that in the meantime. Valuates. His videos are actually really hilarious. I really enjoy watching them. Okay, so here we are, back to the pyramid. And I promised you guys to look inside earlier, so let's do that while we're here. Let's just open it up here. And of course I open it up into a wall. Brilliant advice. Yeah, I agree, Ash. It would get really constricting for builds of this scale. It's like, but real life has those considerations, and people still build massive stuff. I think the easiest way to get underneath the pyramid would actually be to come here. Yeah. Okay, so this is underneath the pyramid. As you can see, it is an absolute death trap. With Endermen, zombies, creepers, skeletons, all the mobs your heart could ever desire, in a deep, dark cave, which you can't escape from, because things are chasing you all the time. Yep, so this is what the underneath of the pyramid looks like. Welcome to it. There's a weird lighting effect here as well. I don't quite know what causes it, where, let's just try and deal with this Enderman as well, where there's these diamonds on the inside of the pyramid. Like I say, I'm not entirely sure what causes that. It is really strange. Oh gosh, now we have to deal with these zombies. This might be my death, by the way, guys. Like I say, I wear gold armor, which means I can take absolutely 0 hits. So Enderman and zombies and everything are a big threat to me. Not like in the normal game, which by this stage I would have no threat from any of this stuff. Because diamond armor is that OP. Ouch. Just want to get rid of this Enderman, because I can outrun everything else, but the Enderman teleports after you. And of course we get a skeleton now, so we need to go back this way. Torches! Yeah, I would have placed them down if I had thought of it before, and now we got a witch after us. So we're poisoned, we are getting shot at with arrows, and we've got an Enderman after us. This is such a brilliant day. As long as this poison runs out, I will be okay. Poison? Okay. Eat some food, regain some health. Get rid of this Enderman. There we go. Okay. So now we can carry on this way. Oh my gosh. And it's getting nighttime too. Okay, so let's head on this way, because we can escape through under the pyramid this way. So yeah, this is the halfway mark. So just to give you an idea of the giant amount of area that this pyramid covers. And yeah, so there's this weird like diagonal lighting thing that makes little diamonds on the slanted walls. It is very, very strange, and I'm not entirely sure what causes that, because there are no gaps in the wall, and even when it's being covered by the concrete powder, it's still doing that. So like I say, I'm not entirely sure what causes that. It's very interesting though. Oh. And as you can see, the top of the pyramid actually doesn't render in properly. So that's also an interesting thing that happens. And out we go, the other side. There we go. So as you can see how long it took to run from one side of the pyramid to the other. I have actually no idea, Ash. I'm just building it for the sake of being a pyramid. Maybe it can be a giant mob farm. But anybody else that is on the server that would like to come and build something in it is more than welcome to. Because I know already Griff has a squid farm inside of it. I ran past it at some stage there. But to harvest anything from it is a bit of a mission at the moment because of all the mobs. But if you guys want to light that up and try and build something in there, you're more than welcome to. At the moment, it is just a pyramid, and that is all it is. It is aesthetic in purpose. Okay. Alrighty. At least we managed to get to sleep before too much happened. But we do need to continue on this way. Also, the bad thing about being in a desert is most of the mobs don't burn, like husks and stuff, they do not burn. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Build a giant obstacle course, maze, or parkour. That would be really awesome inside the pyramid. But I myself am not too good at parkour, so to like test that out, like how do I make it challenging for other people because I suck at it myself? But maybe a maze or something would be pretty cool inside of it, because that's like pyramids were like labyrinthian in design, weren't they, inside to keep the pharaoh's tomb safe? So that could actually be pretty fitting. But like I said, I want to stick away, once I'm finished with the pyramid, I want to stick away from giant builds for now because just quite frankly I'm burnt out on them. I want to stick to smaller builds. I know the feeling, man. What was I just saying? Alrighty. Let's hang a right as soon as we get to the corner here. Whoop. There we go. And then place down the rest of this concrete powder. Almost to the edge. Also, what we'll have to do at some stage is terraform the land around here a bit, because it is a very, very distinct where I've just carved away at the land so I could get the pyramid in place. There we go. Get back to policing blocks, which is why we came here in the first place. What's going to be pretty cool to watch is when I eventually pour the water over all of this concrete and it turns into solid concrete. That will look pretty cool, I would imagine. Hungry's like basically mirroring everything that I say, like second guessing builds, terraforming is rough. But he's giving it that squiddy flavor. Okay. Here we go with the powder. Oh gosh. Ran out of powder over there. And very good hint for any of you that are getting into building and whatnot. In survival, middle click works. For the longest time, I never knew that you could middle click blocks in survival as well. I thought that was just a creative thing, so I never ever did it, and I regretted it because being able to just middle click blocks and select them saves you. Yep, I thought it would be easier to place the powder and then get it solidified afterwards. For insulation in the winter. There we go. Because we know how desert winters are. But yeah, once the powder's in, we're going to turn it all into hard blocks. Just pour water from the top, and then it'll turn into this, which is the actual concrete blocks. And the whole pyramid will be white. Which it should be, because pyramids were white originally, before the years wore it down. Okay, so let's get that and continue placing it down there. But you guys saw we had like 3 inventory, well, we had 2 chests and half an inventory worth of concrete powder, and you'll see once we're done here, it'll look like we haven't placed any more than when we first came here. Ugh, gosh, it takes so much concrete powder. You know what I could... A horrible prank would be just to go and cover the entire surface of Y2K's build, so it looks like I've filled in the entire hole. Or just like pour a layer of lava, pour a layer of water, pour a layer of lava, pour a layer of water, until the whole thing is completely covered with cobblestone and obsidian. But I think cobblestone would be better because then you could recycle your lava. But that would be an absolutely horrible thing to do. I don't know why I'm even thinking of doing that. Oh gosh. But it's so much easier to fill in a hole than it is to dig out a hole in this game because of that lava and water trick. Actually, once in one of my single player survival worlds, built a whole entire volcano that way by pouring, I'm not sure which order it is first, but lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, until eventually it builds a giant mountain underneath itself as you go, which is really cool. It is nighttime now, so we better sleep. Oh gosh, the thunder. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Come on, Nate. There's 3 of us sleeping. You should be going faster than this. Yeah, the way that night works on the server is that the more people sleep, the faster the nighttime goes. So basically you want as many people on the server sleeping at once as possible. But unfortunately, it still goes pretty slowly most of the time. So you still get stuff like that spawning. Here we go. This is taking so long. Yeah, I lose patience with this sort of thing very quickly. Like right now, I'm starting to regret this decision of building this pyramid. But oh well, I've started doing it, I need to finish it. I'm actually really bad that way. I often start things that I don't finish. So I like to try and challenge myself to finish something once I've started it. And last season, I actually did manage to finish my cathedral that I built. So that was a big undertaking in and of itself. But nothing on this scale. But yeah, I did actually manage to finish that, which was pretty epic. So I was really happy with myself for being able to do that. Okay, so let's carry on placing down the concrete powder. Oh my gosh, so much concrete powder. Here we go. And we are almost done with the stuff that was in our inventory, so we can start digging into the shulker boxes after this. As you can see also, what breaks from the aesthetic a bit is this giant birch forest to our right. But the problem is, biomes in Minecraft, unless you choose like the super huge biomes, are actually kind of teensy. Like they're really small. So when you want to build something to this sort of a scale, to find a biome big enough to fit it, especially when most of the world is covered in a world border, is not the easiest thing in the world, to be honest. So what I've had to do is I've had to just like sort of fit it in the desert, but more like it covers the entire desert. So at least it doesn't, like most of it doesn't get rain. Like parts of the pyramid get rained on and other parts don't. It's really, really weird how tiny biomes are in Minecraft actually. See, I've tried to fit it as best as I could. And actually, this is technically outside of the borders of Egypt. So, Egypt was supposed to end back there somewhere. But both Addie and I came out here and we asked Crafting if it would be okay if we included this in Egypt. And she said yes. So that was very nice of her. So we got this extra space to build in. She was supposed to be helping with the pyramid, but stuff came up in her real life and she's been really, really busy. So it's fallen to me to build. And I've been doing my best. So yeah, there's a black bunny down there. Just love seeing these little things. They're so cute. Love rabbits. Rabbits. Okay, break that down and push around the corner. There's a road that goes over there that also is eventually going to link back to Egypt. So you'll have 2 roads in here, which will be good. Good indeed. Right, so it's just basically this inventory and a few stacks to go, and then we will be done placing concrete for the night. So at least I have gotten this done, which I've been wanting to do for quite a few weeks now. But as you can see, there is a lot more pyramid to go that needs concrete placed on it, so I'll have to come back and do this another time. Because I want to do a bit of something else, because this will, I'm sure this is already getting extremely boring just sitting, watching me place concrete powder upon concrete powder. So yeah, and I'm running out of stuff to talk about, which is also not good, because then I tend to babble. Alrighty. So, then we can move on to building statues for a little bit. Is that you? Yes, it is. It is me. Okay. Here we go. Wonder what this world is going to be like once we update to the newest version with all of the stuff in it. Type of builds that we'll see coming up, all the new blocks that we can do, all the new wood types, the stripped logs and all of that. Woo! Ash approves of my commenting. Yeah! I tell you, bud, it takes some skill to make placing concrete powder interesting. Oh gosh. Alrighty. So I think what we'll do is once we finish placing the last of this concrete powder, we'll take a trip to the top of the pyramid and then we'll head on back to my temple where we can finish up the statues and build one of the owl statues, because we've got one of the lion statues in. We'll build the other one of the owl statues, and then in another stream we'll do like the mirror of the statues, like the other lion and the other owl, just so that we'll have the bases to work off of. So yeah, that's what we will do once we are done. And also the top of this pyramid is gold capped, because apparently, now I don't know how true this is, the original pyramids had giant gold capstones on top of them. But gold is extremely heavy, so I guess the shape of the pyramid is a very strong shape, so it would be able to support that kind of weight. But yeah, so anyway. Alrighty, Ash. But yeah, so I think that the top of the structure would be more accepting of that sort of weight. But yeah, just to go along with the whole fantasy setting and whatnot, I have capped the top of my pyramid with gold blocks. So there's that. Could actually put a beacon up top there, which would be quite interesting. But the problem is that beacons stop at build height, which is something I also learned quite recently, is that beacons don't carry on forever into the sky. They actually stop at build height, so it would look pretty pathetic just a beacon at the top with no beam shooting out of it. But yeah, and a beacon wouldn't really help me build here, because like jumping wouldn't help me because they all want high jumps anyway going up, and haste doesn't help you place faster. So yeah, nothing would really help me over here. Maybe speed? I don't think so though, because I couldn't place fast enough to keep up the speed, I don't think. Alrighty. By the way, if you ever wanted to see what a cross-section of a mountain in Minecraft looks like, there it is for you. So, as you can see, I just hacked away at that mountain, and that's the cross-section of it. Also, we get a bit of block areas every now and then, and you can see straight through the mountain, because yay! The chunks don't generate in fast enough when you're in an angle like this, so if you keep looking to the left, you'll eventually see lava and stuff like that through the mountain, which is pretty cool. Now, is it getting night again? I believe so, which means I need to sleep again, because I do not want stuff spawning. Come on guys, sleep as well please, so that we can pass this night a bit quicker. Would be really great. Ugh. The worst is when creepers spawn and you don't see it, and then they blast you, and you fall straight through the pyramid onto the ground below, and you're already at half health, and then you're in the hellhole that is underneath the pyramid with all the monsters, and you're running for your life, screaming for your father and mother to come and help you, because you can't get out of there. And you're only wearing gold armor, because that's the challenge you set for yourself at the beginning of the server. So yeah, that is why I sleep as soon as I see night coming, so that creepers don't spawn. And as you can probably guess from my ranting and raving about that, that has happened to me a few times. Yeah, that is not fun when that happens. Okay. And I can hear a skeleton. Yep. So that managed to spawn. So there is the chance that a creeper might have as well. Oh gosh, that was a miss. You, sir. And he's wearing chainmail, so he's like 20 times harder to kill. And he's playing dodging carts. Guy, would you? Thank you. Goodbye. Oh gosh. So much hassle. Click my arrows. There we go. Yeah, creepers. Sometimes I wish that mob griefing was turned off on this server, but then other times I don't. I don't know, I've got like this love-hate relationship with creepers. Like, I think it's a good thing that they blow up blocks, but I really hate it when it happens. I don't know how that works in my mind, like how my mind works that out, but I would, like if Mojang suddenly decided one day, we are going to remove the fact that creepers blow up blocks from the game, I would be upset with that. I actually think it should be a thing that they do that. But when it happens to me, I'm always like, oh, creepers. Like, I love to hate them, I guess. Oh no! Talk about dying. Poor Griff. Enderman got him. Hope he wasn't near lava. Okay, how are we doing? Almost there, guys. Almost there. Then we can get on to more interesting stuff. He didn't even talk. That's when you know the rage is setting in, when there's just silence. And Griff has been having such a run of bad luck, guys. I feel so bad for him. Like, he's lost all of his stuff twice in just a few weeks. So, I've been feeling really, really bad for him. So I hope that didn't happen this time. Yeah, and he's still silent. That's when you know the rage is setting in. Because sometimes, like, when you've got really good items on you, like Efficiency 5, mending stuff, it can be a real hassle to get back, and you wonder why you're even doing what you're doing. So, yeah. I understand that rage. I really, really do. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Where is this thing? Hugs. Oh gosh. Need to break this block. There we go. So yeah, guys, just give Griff some hugs, because he's really struggling. Oh man, I hope his luck turns around soon. It's horrible. And to have it keep happening over and over and over again, oh my gosh. Like, when I lose my stuff like once or twice every few months. But him, it's been happening so often, and I feel so bad for him. Oh my gosh. Okay. New topic. Breaking blocks. Wouldn't it be so cool in real life if you could do this? Like, I moved recently, and if I had the ability to go up to my couch and tap on it a few times to turn it into a movable item that I can put in my shulker chest and move with, it would have been so much easier to move. Okay. Let's see, do we have any more? We have 3 more stacks, and then we are done. Nice. Yeah. It would be so much easier to move. And can you imagine, like, moving a whole house that way? Like, tap your fridge a few times. Oh, that would be so cool. And you could always have stuff on you, like, keep an endless supply of food just to snack on, and put it back in your inventory when you're done. Not the food that you eat, I mean, but like the empty plates and stuff. It'd be nice to have a real life inventory to draw from. Very nice indeed. Alrighty. And 1 more stack to go. Then we will be done with this particular part and thing. For now. So, once we are done with this, we are going to head to the top of the pyramid, and then we'll head to the bottom. Okay. So let's make our way to the top of the pyramid, guys. And then you guys can see the gold cap and what it looks like from the top. The view that we get. Also, it will actually render the top in for a change, because the top's hardly ever rendered in. So, there's that. Oh my gosh. Hey, Zoo. Oh gosh. Slipping out of my chair. Yeah. There we go. I have this weird thing when I sit in chairs that I slowly slip my way out of them. So every now and then I need to sit up straight. Alrighty. Here we go. And as you can see, I did this strip of concrete powder all the way down to the bottom that I poured water over just to test concept and see if it would work, and it did. Just one source block of water gets all the concrete, so that's really cool. Okay, so up we go. And as you can see, I've covered most of the top with concrete already. So this is kind of how it will look when it's done. Continue making our way ever upwards. Oh my gosh, okay. Finally, you're getting to see the gold cap up at the top over here. Here we go. And this is the top of the pyramid. So as you can see, it's not exactly half. Like, it's a little bit more than half of the pyramid. So there's a little less than half to go, because the top is actually here. I did that just for ease of counting and whatnot, and when I was laying out things, it would be easier for me. Because if I had done it exactly, like right against the border, it would have been harder. Fortunately, I was far enough away from the border that I could see the full height of it, I guess, in a way. So yeah, this is what the view is, guys, from the top. As you can see, most of the world is shrouded in fog because we're so high up. Most of our render distance is just covered. So yeah, covered in pyramid. So let us make our way back down. It's much easier to get down than it was to get up, that is for sure. Running straight down. Eesh, running down at this angle on steps this steep would be quite something in real life. Oh, that would be very, very scary. Because one little trip and you go tumbling down, that's the end of you, buddy. Okay. Here we go. And yeah, as you can see, we've got lots of stuff to still cover with the concrete powder. Down we go some more. So basically, if we turn around, do you guys notice much of a difference from where we started? I don't really. This still looks pretty much the same. And that was almost 3 inventories full of concrete powder that we put into that. So yeah, as you can see, it'll take a while. But now we are heading back to the temple to do a statue. So at least it will be something different for a bit. Jolly good. Okay. Oh my gosh. So huge. It actually looks really cool. The problem that I have with it is that it doesn't all render in, so it ruins the effect a bit. Sadness. But it is all there, I promise. And then you got the Colosseum over there and the pyramid over there. Really nice. Colosseum isn't mine, it's crafting mantises. So let us turn around the corner here and head on back to the temple. And eat us some food. That's a good thing. Oh gosh. Here we go. Whew, okay, my mind's like slowly coming out of the placey blocks mode, where it's just placing the same block over and over and over again. Okay. So, for those of you that haven't seen Egypt, here, welcome to Egypt proper. That's like Pyramid Egypt. This is actual Egypt. This is where my temple is, and over here is the main walkway that leads all the way through Egypt to the pyramid, and then all the way through the other side and out into the jungle. And basically to Cortez Reno's build area. So that's pretty cool. Over here we have the low cost housing area. We also have our cow farm, which is temporary. It's just so I can get food while I'm working in the area. But yeah, this is the low cost housing area. As you can see, we have got a whole bunch of small little houses which are absolutely adorable. These were a lot more fun to do than the pyramid because they had some variation to them. It took a little bit of thought for the layout and stuff. So that was a lot of fun to do these little houses. Over there is where Addie is building in the richer area, and I see she started something over here. Not quite sure what she's going to do with that, but yeah, she is doing that. And over here, I've started laying out the templates for the medium cost housing in the Egypt area. And started putting in the roads as well. Down here, we have a granary with some wheat, and we've also got the River Nile, or what will eventually become the River Nile, and we've got our farms along the river. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff there that is really cool. We also have our horse stables down there, which aren't complete. They're just basically the horse pen area for the stables at the moment. And we've got a brilliant horse that jumps like really high. As you can see, there's the jump meter with the snow on top. It pretty much clears that, so that's pretty cool. So I can actually sleep in my bed tonight for a change instead of in another bed. Oh, there's the other bed that I made. Okay. So now we've got 2. Okay, we can put the one in one of the chests here. And please excuse the mess, guys. I am not the best organizer in the world. Generally, like I did right now, I just dump stuff into chests and don't really care where I place it, and then come and sort it out sometime later, maybe. So yeah, I'm not the best organizer in the world, but I know where stuff is. That's the most important. I generally know where to find my stuff. Okay. Come on. Nighttime. You can finish anytime now. That would be awesome. You can do it, nighttime. I believe in you. There we go. Alrighty. So now we need to do some statue building. So let's get some of this stuff, because that will all be very useful in building our statue. Okay. And let's head out to the back. So when I'm talking about building statues, we need to keep in the similar style to what we did here. So we used gold, magma blocks, and coal blocks as accents for the statue, but the main base was made out of sandstone to make this lion over here. And on the other side, we are going to build an owl. So we need to try and figure out how we are going to build our owl. I think I'll build it fully out of sandstone first, just to get a general feeling of what I want. What are all these chests here for? Ha! So I have a ton of sandstone to work with. Those are empty. So, okay, let's pick up some of the stuff. Alrighty, let's come over here. Now, how are we going to do this? Let's think. If we do that, does that kind of look like bird's foot? That kind of works. And then maybe we can do that. Like that. There we go. I like that. And then for its chest, let's see. Okay, this is all building off the cuff, guys, so if it looks terrible, I am sorry. But this is like a build battle style build where I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm just coming in here to try and build something. Maybe go up one more block here and puff his chest out a bit, because owls have nice puffy chests. Okay. I've already gone off somewhere. It's not going according to plan. Okay. Up. Let's see. How tall do we want the statue? About here? Or is that too tall? No, that looks about right. So that's where we want to build up to. Also want to leave a bit of darkness in the back there, just to give a bit of depth to the front of the statue at least. So let's make this chest come out all the way here. Just build the center of the bird and then we can continue onwards with it afterwards. But let's give it its spine first. And then owls' heads generally like sit right on top of the body, so let's do that. Like so. Let's give it its head here. Oh gosh. Break that. We still want it to make it look statue-like, so it's not too many textures or colors or stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put coal here for its eyes. Because owls generally have big eyes, so you can, oh gosh, put the eyes in there. Like this. Okay, so those will be its eyes. This will be its head. All around here. And this is crazy. I'm what? Oh, I've never seen them just flying around. Never seen what just flying around, bud? What? Okay, let's do that, and then he needs to have a beak like that. Okay. Oh my gosh. We have gone off course. We have gone horribly off course. Let's try and cover up our mistake. Okay. We need to do one more up. So that. And then move this foot along a bit. So he will have a bit of a wider gap between his legs here. So like that. Like, nope. Like this and like that. And by the way, if you hear a whole bunch of footsteps that aren't mine, that is from the bunnies. I have a whole entire bunny population underneath here, so yeah. Oh my gosh, his face is so messed up. Okay, let's go fix that face. Right now it's a face only a mother could love. Okay. Let's break all that. Okay. Now, you sir need your beautiful eyes to be centered. And then, let's walk away a bit here. Let's put you there. And should we do a beak like this? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Then we can do that. And mine all this stuff like so. Then if we come up the back here. Now remember the eyes are going to be covered with coal as well. So they'll have more of a sense of depth to them. So don't worry too much if they are looking a bit flat at the moment. Oh gosh, did not mean to do that. There we go. And let's put this here just to give the head a rounder look from the bottom, hopefully. And then come make our way down. Remember, we still also need to add the wings to the bird. So that's still going to come in. So let's see how this looks now. That needs to be broken down. And I need to readjust myself in my chair. Just a second. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty, so it's taking shape, slowly but surely. Now we need to add the wings. How are we going to add wings to this bird? Okay, let's think about this now. Let's add a bit of rough feathers over here. There we go. And there. Alrighty. And then we want to bring the wings in, so oh gosh, I really hope this turns out alright. Building like without knowing what you're really doing, without any plans, is so scary sometimes. Okay. Running out of sandstone is not nice. Okay, but let's check how the general structure of that looks. That looks like a very small wing. Okay, what we need to do actually, that goes out too far. Bring that down there. Then let's do that. Alright. Not too happy with how those little gaps look. There we go. Alright, that's not looking too bad. I'm not happy with this though. Alright. If we do that, is that too big? No, I think that will actually work out alright-ish. Okay. Let's actually go and get some coal blocks and some of the magma blocks, because we still need to incorporate those somehow. And we've also got the gold blocks that we need to incorporate. So we got the gold. Maybe we can make his beak out of gold. The only problem is we won't be able to shape it quite right, but we'll see how that works. So let's go get some coal and magma and see how we can incorporate that into the overall build. Alrighty, hop on over. It's also getting night, so we'll be able to sleep and pass the night away so we don't get mauled by mobs. Okay, so now get some coal blocks, and I wanted magma blocks. There we go. And let's get some snoozy shut-eye. Come on. Only sleep at night. Oh. I'm sure he wouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, well, I guess he would have. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's wait until the morning now. And morning has broken, like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken, like the first bird. It doesn't count as copyright if you say the lyrics, does it? Okay, what we want to do now is make our way. I think Ash has fallen to sleep. No, you know, like placing concrete powder was interesting for a bit. Building statues? Nah, that's old hat. Okay, let's build a little tail out while we're here. That's its a little tail. Maybe we can make... That will make it look like a chicken. I was going to say, maybe we can put gold on the top, but no. Maybe in its wings? Like if we do... Ah, he's still here. He's not asleep. Awesome. Let's see. That? No worries, mate. Okay. Put that one out and put a bit of gold there. There we go. Then we need to sort of mirror that pattern on this side. So it will be like... Oh gosh. Let's go and collect that. There we go. And we need one down here. And another one over... Nope. Over where? Let's see. 1 block space. So it needs to be kind of over here. That gives us an idea of where to build that wing out to as well. So then we go like that, like this, and here, plump one of those down there. This needs to go back one. Depth perception. Okay, and then we need blocks above it. How do I get up here? There we go. 2, 3 blocks up. Okay. And then its feet aren't really coming out, so maybe we can give it flaming talons. Because you know, owls have flaming talons. If you didn't know that, now you do. There we go. Flaming feet. Alrighty, and then we can put the coal blocks in for the eyes. Oh gosh. My statue making skills are not the best. Okay, should we make it a bit deeper? I think maybe. There we go. we go. Let's step back and have a look how that looks. I think we need to break up between the beak and this, like the chest hair a bit. Because, not the chest hair, but the chest feathers a bit, because it's too much like... Break, thank you. And you. There we go. Now if we look... Now it looks like a mouth. Not entirely sure what to do. Let's... Using gold to pillar, because of course, only the best pillaring material here. No dirt for me. There we go. And then we can come across. Eat some food on the way. This is why I keep the food in my right hand, because it like auto eats for me when I get hungry. Okay. So I don't have to remember to eat, it just eats. So that's why like 90% of the time in my right hand I will have food. Okay. I mean my left hand. There we go. Somewhere around there. Okay, we need to get these on here. And actually those need to go back one. So I need to go and get some more sandstone. More sandstone. Yeah, man. Here we go. Okay, got the sandstone. Come around through here. Okay, and now we can place that down. And then that. Not that. Thank you. And come around the back here and start building the back up a bit. Making the back look a bit better. Up. Nope, that's not going to work. Maybe we can do it from here. No. Okay, so we're going to have to do that and then break that. Okay. Let's give him a bit of a shoulder blade there. Let's see how that looks from a distance. He needs more of a prominent beak. Also, the gold has made him look like an alien more than a bird. Maybe get rid of the gold on his chest and wings here. And then put that by his beak. Just leave it on the tips down there. Okay, get rid of this. And then... Ouch! Your feet are burning me! Talk about having cold feet, what about hot feet? Goodness. Okay, don't need that over there. I don't know how happy I am with this build. Yeah, let's get rid of that and put that. Maybe just like 2 blocks. That might be better. Make it more birdy. Yeah, that actually makes it look much more birdy. Okay. The wings need to be a bit higher, I think. They need to like be up to level, almost level with the head there. So let's fill this in while we're here. And then, hey man, how you doing? Nice to have you here. I am building the world's ugliest owl statue currently. Okay, and then we can come around down this side. And build up this wing a little bit. And then jumped up. My week's been pretty good. Finally settled in after moving. So that's nice. Always nice to settle into your new place. Got the pictures up on the walls, thanks to my dad and Lodge, and that has helped it feel a whole bunch more homely. And your week, how you been doing? Alrighty, so that's pretty much, I think, where I'm going to leave that owl statue for now. Might come back to it later off screen and try and fix it up a bit more, because I'm not exactly happy with it. But if I keep fiddling with it now, it's not going to get any better. You don't think? I say as I keep on fiddling with it. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. It's not too bad, all things considered. A bit too chunky. Maybe if I remove some of the wings that I've just put in. I don't know. Alrighty, let's put some of this stuff away, and then I want to show you guys where I get all my sandstone from. Because that could be quite interesting to see all the sandstone that I've dug out over the time. Make a trip over there. Haven't been over there in a while because I gathered a whole bunch the last time I was there. Alrighty, so that means we need to go into the nether, which is around this way. Around the front of the building. See, now the lion I'm really happy with. He came out nice. He looks awesome. The owl, not so much. Sorry, owl. Maybe my second owl will be better. Okay, so jump down here and through the pillars. And then we arrive at the portal. Okay, so this is the tunnel that was built straight through there is Crafting Mantis's place. But Crafting Mantis and I built this tunnel. Like, it's a mix between the Greco-Roman and the Egyptian theme. So I like how it spirals like that, and it's got like the Egyptian band going down it. It looks really cool. But in order to get to the mining desert, where I got vast much, there is a sheep in the nether. There's just a sheep chilling out in the nether. Okay, but in order to get to the mining desert, we have to jump down here and like that. Of course, there is the longer way around, but that's the way I always take. And then we can come straight through here and head into the mining desert area. Oh gosh. Yep, I think I'll be pretty much done after I've shown you guys the mining desert area, because I've been streaming for 1 hour and 47 minutes now, and my voice is starting to catch me. Pretty much the longest, almost the longest stream I've ever done, I think. Don't think I've ever done one quite this long. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Plant the seeds. Grow some nether crops. Okay, let's carry on through here. So it's a bit of the hippity hoppity along here. And please don't blow me up, Mr. Cast. That would not be a nice way to go. Yes, I hear you. You want to, but it's not what I want at the moment. Thank you very much. Okay, goodbye. You have a nice day too. Oh gosh. Another nether portal's trying to kill me. Okay. So yeah, basically guys, this was all sand. Now it's that. But that's not most of what I've been doing. This was also sand and sandstone. And yeah. But that's still not most of what I've done. If you look in here, we come in here, and it's nothing compared to Y&2K's excavation project, but yeah, this was a mountain. So this is all the sandstone that I've dug out from this area. Oh my gosh. Now bear in mind, this is over months. It's not like I've been spending most of my day doing this or anything. This has been over months. But yeah, this was all a mountain, and as you can see, I've still got all of this to dig out and whatnot, so I will have enough sandstone to finish the rest of the pyramid. But all of this is what's been turned into the pyramid on the other side, so yeah. Just wanted to show you guys that. This is where I've been digging all the stuff. The irritating thing is this is all like good quality sandstone, like top grade, top notch stuff. But the problem is to dig this all out is such a mission because you have to be so careful of the stone and the stuff below it. Whereas here, what you just do is you basically put your pick in one side. This is how you do it. You put your pick in there, and then hopefully sand doesn't fall on you, like it happened that time, but anyway. Then you just walk forward. And you can mine and collect as you go. Of course, it's not as simple as that because your pick runs out of durability really fast doing it this way. And also you need a whole bunch of shulker boxes with you in order to maintain this collection of sandstone. And once you've done that initial step, you go upwards like this and you walk backwards. And that mines all of the stuff above you. And as you can hear, it mines it really, really fast if you've got efficiency 5. Basically as fast as you can walk. So you can get a really nice lot of sandstone doing that very, very quickly. Like so. And then you just have to run forward and collect all the stuff that you've knocked off the side like that. And then let's just come up top here, collect this stuff. And yeah guys, I think that will be it for tonight. I'm sorry, fanboy, but today has been a long stream already, so my voice is going to kill on me if I stay any longer. Thank you guys very, very much for joining me. The stream will be available as a video on my channel afterwards. Please, if you can, before you go, just leave a like. That would be much appreciated if you enjoyed the stream. If it's made your day a little bit better, I would be really glad to hear that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, my name is Matthias. Goodbye for now. God bless, and see you next time.